Hi, I'm Yamini Sinha, and you're tuned to my YouTube channel Shine with Yamini. I'm an author, a communication coach, a personality development trainer, and a management faculty. So I deal with topics like business etiquette, social manners, and I also train students to boost up their confidence. I train students to improve their communication skills, and I help them in learning business etiquettes. Here in this video, I have brought something which I found is very important. And we know that texting has gained a lot of recognition and importance. Technology has made texting even faster. I don't say that telephonic conversations are obsolete. No, definitely not. They have got their own advantages. But texting is more in trend and it makes things more interesting. Here are some of the etiquettes which are associated with texting, especially when you're texting someone with whom you have a formal relationship or a professional relationship, or with whom you have a business dealing. So texts matter a lot. When sent in the right way, they can lead to huge successes, and when not sent in the right way, they might lead to fiascos. So wait till the end of this video because I'm going to give useful etiquettes associated with texting. And apart from it, in the end, I would be giving you one bonus information which is going to be very, very special, unique, and interesting. So stay tuned till the end of this video. And one more request. If you have not subscribed to my channel, you need to subscribe to it right now because I'm going to bring more and more information and useful videos. So the first one for you is here. Consider your audience. You must be very clear on this point that to whom you are sending this text, and you should be mindful of your audience. So if you know that you're texting a friend, the style of texting would be different, isn't it? And if you know that you're texting someone with whom you're having a formal relationship, a business relationship, or any kind of professional relationship, you should be mindful of the words that you're sending to them. So this is why we have to be a little different depending upon the audience to whom we are sending this. So the recipient matters, isn't it? Second one is be clear on your points. So your content should not be misinterpreted by your audience or your recipient. If you're not using appropriate pauses, commas, full stops, and punctuation marks, you might land in a situation where your content is misinterpreted by your receiver. So that is why it's very, very essential to be clear by words, by punctuation marks, and by your language. The third point is that be instant in your responses. Well, it's all right that you too have your limitations every time you cannot be online or available to respond to texts. But when you've seen the text and you have enough time at your disposal, you should definitely respond to such texts, especially that text comes from a business relationship or comes from someone with whom you have a formal relation. So if you had a text from a friend, that would not matter much because your friend knows you very well and you can take your time for responses. But when it's for business dealings, you have to be very particular that you do not miss on such chances. This might lead to a situation where your dealings won't work, where a business dealing won't work. So you might miss a business opportunity. If you've seen the message and you are available, don't take those messages for granted because that leaves an impression that you are ignoring those texts. You must not waste time and send the responses immediately. If only you are unavailable, you can send a short text where you would say that you will be sending the reply to it later. Okay, so this was the third point. Fourth point is that don't be long-winded. If you've seen that the sender has sent you only a text which has got 2 or 3 words and you are sending paragraphs to the sender, then the sender might not have that much time or might take you differently. So you might be misunderstood as someone who is in a habit of talking too much. Just imagine that if you're talking too much and the other person with whom you are in a conversation is not talking much, doesn't it sound awkward? So these are some of the very important things which you should keep in your mind. And now our next point. The next point is that you should always send emojis when it's required And emojis should not be sent every now and then. Okay, well, emojis have been designed for this purpose, to add little feel to the content that you're sending to your receiver. But the point here is that if you are in a business relationship, if you are in conversation with someone with whom you have a business or a formal relationship, then emojis are not meant to be sent always. According to me, you should be very mindful of sending emojis. Okay, now the next point. The next point is that you should end the chat only when you know that the other side is also ready to end the chat. Or the other way around, if the other party wants to end the chat and you're dragging the conversation and your audience is not ready to receive it, will it give any result to you? No, it's going to be futile. So that is why it's something which is very, very important. And these are the mistakes which usually happen. And don't think that if you send longer texts, you would be taken as somebody who's very warm, somebody who's very caring. No, it's not like that. So be mindful of sending texts to people with whom you have business relationships. Now we come to the end of this particular video, and I said that I would be giving you a bonus information. Yes, what is that bonus? Research has been done in the field of texting. Psychologists and experts have found out of their studies and researches that we text very fast when we are texting someone whom we love. So isn't it interesting? Yes. So stay tuned and stay connected, and do subscribe to my channel. Press the like button if you really like the video, share my videos, and drop your comments in the comment section. You can tell me about any etiquette that I have missed. Okay, thank you very much. Bye bye.